What is up, my brothers and sisters? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I hope everyone is in good health and in good spirits. And fear is something that hatred and evil bring. Fear turns into anger, anger turns into violence. So, hopefully, everyone is in good spirits. And hopefully, everyone's having a wonderful day, mentally and physically. Um, when it comes to this world, I want nothing more than for evil to be done with. I want nothing more than for evil to be destroyed. I mean, doesn't everyone? And just saw a video from BP Earthwatch, and he had a pretty good video. And he was going on to say that the news, as far as France and the update, is, I think we all know by now, that the mob mentality has taken over. And, well, it's not good. And, you know, when you see the world collapsing in front of your very eyes, a lot of people act as if nothing is going on. And the reason being is because it hasn't quite come to their doorstep yet. So, reality doesn't quite sit in for people. It doesn't become real for people until then. Especially when it comes to Americans. And, we've all lived a certain lifestyle that I guess almost reassures people that nothing will ever happen. You know what I mean? That you have nothing to worry about. Not here. But I beg to differ. I think at some point, all of us will have to worry about something like this happening in our very own neighborhoods, which we once thought would never be touched or that nothing would ever happen. So, there's no reason to be afraid. I mean, if you have the Creator on your side and you're good with all things in your life and you've come to a stance in your life where if you were to go today or tomorrow, how would you leave this world? Would you be content that your relationship with your family is good? That your relationship with this world is good? What would people think? What would you leave behind? They say to leave a legend. Well, a legend would be to leave with love and positivity. You want people to look at you and you want people to say good things about you. Well, I feel that there's not much good to say about me, but you can change that. And you can change it starting today. So I encourage everyone to just, get good with everything. It's not that hard. You know, it's something so simple that people just find so hard or don't have the time for. And I'm telling you right now, time is money. Time is gold. So don't waste it. You know what I mean? And don't think that nothing can't happen. Because the world's an ugly place and it's becoming a dog eat dog world, and well, it is what it is, and so I wanted to talk about the fires and the smoke. And word has gone around for some time that there's all this technology and that man is doing it. Man has control of the weather. Man has control of things in space. Man has control of this and that. Well, I can tell you one thing for sure. In the utmost honesty, no lies, no BS, no beep. So maybe man does have some of that stuff, but I can tell you this for sure. Man does not control the weather. Man never has. Man does not control outer space. Never has. The saying goes, there's nothing new under the sun. Well, there's not. This stuff was here way before we ever thought of making anything like it. And as far as making anything like it, man doesn't even come close. Man doesn't even come close. They say they want to go to Mars, they want to go to the moon. Well, they're not gonna get there. You know, they want to say they built sun simulators and sun blockers, but they don't even know how to put out a forest fire. They say the Chinese flew all this stuff in outer space, but they can't even make a good screwdriver. So, I find it hard to believe that man can do any of this. Man never has had control of any of this. You know who does have control of all of this stuff? Lucifer, Satan, the devil. Of this realm, yes. But I can tell you this much. My creator has control of the universe. So, as far as man goes and having faith in man and his abilities, I don't put much faith in it. So, people can go on thinking that man can do this and that. And you know what? For the most part, man is trying to save his own ass from what is coming, because man does not have control of any of it. So I've overheard the theory, and I've heard that this planet is being terraformed. That this planet is being terraformed for another life form or entity to come here. And a lot of people are thinking, oh, it's aliens. They're going to come here and make this planet better, and they're going to give us the answers. Well, I can tell you this much. There is no aliens. There ain't no aliens. Life? Maybe. But not in that form. Not here. Not there. Whatever is coming into our dimension or realm is not an alien life form. Again, there's nothing new under the sun. So if you want to say that this place is being terraformed and prepared for another life form, what life form would that be? I can tell you this much. It's hot as hell. And I can tell you this much. There's not just fires in Canada. It's not just smoke from Canada. As much as people want to believe that or whatever, right? Or don't see what's really going on, because a lot of people don't. And there's all these supposedly answers on the internet, and I can tell you that all of it is a bunch of bull beep. It's just being passed. I call it regurgitated information, because it keeps coming from that guy's mouth, this guy's mouth, those people's mouths. You ever play that game where you sit in a circle as a child, and you have all the children sit in a circle, and one of them whispers something into another child's ear, and then they keep passing it down the line? It was called like phone or something like that. I don't know what it was called. But by the time it comes back to you, it's completely different than what that kid said in the first place. It's called gossip. It's called disinformation. It's called using the truth and adding a bunch of lies. So I can tell you that the planet is being terraformed for another life form, but it's not aliens. And they're not coming to help society and fix the world. All that plastic smell and that sulfur smell, I'll tell you what is being prepared to come to here. And it is a life form, all right. But it ain't the one you want here. So, I'm just saying, take a good look at things and really ask yourself, what is going on here? Is it really man? Because I can tell you it's not. No, I can tell you it's not man. That's for sure.